all about love, love, love. It's all about love, love, love. It's so cute. Hello beautiful souls, welcome to my channel. My name is Lovelavodia. I'm an intuitive channeler and energy reader. Thank you so much for joining me in today's reading. It's going to be such a cute topic. It's such a cute question. What's blossoming in love? I feel like the audience of a theatre just went collectively say, oh, like something is really cute and sweet, and I'm going to connect to that and share it with you guys. And also my jewelry is really connecting to the theme of this reading. Look, what's blossoming? Okay, we have all of the blossoming energy. So choose your group in the selection of images, and then I will see you in your reading. Hello to everyone who has chosen group number 1. Let's connect. What's blossoming in love? Gardening and spotting someone in the garden. Spotting someone in the garden, taking a peep. It's like a peeping Tom. I am seeing in movies where someone would hide in the trees just to peer at their lover through the window. It's giving a peeping energy, spying energy, looking where you're not supposed to be looking, glancing when no one's watching, feeling like you're falling but not realizing it because you think that glancing and analyzing is normal, but it's not. So in a way, what's blossoming in love is your desire, your admiration, your appreciation for someone and what they do. What they do is really important to you. So I am seeing gardening. I'm seeing green thumbs. You could feel like you're such a perfect example of what it means to appreciate nature, and you feel it around your home. Your home is filled with plants. I'm seeing a hammock. I'm seeing a toucan, could be a bird of paradise. I'm seeing lots and lots of plants, and you're gardening your plants, watering your plants. It's like someone's out on the balcony, sunbathing. You could see yourself as a plant. Like, you could be researching how humans are just like plants, or you could have always believed that and felt that. Like, we need sunlight, we need to water ourselves, Like, oh my gosh, I'm a plant. I feel like you're a plant. Hear me out. No, this is crazy. It's like, I feel like you're a plant, and there's someone else that's next to you, and their roots are touching your roots. And so your head, which is just the flower, has turned and glanced at them. And you're just glancing at how they're so pretty. Gulp. It's like nervousness, like, they're so pretty. And their roots are touching my roots. Do they know that they're touching me? Do they know that they're affecting me? Do they know that I'm watching? Do they know? Do they know? That's what I feel like your energy is in. I feel like you're just such a calm, very patient person. You flow with the seasons. When it's winter, you tell yourself it's winter, and I just see yourself snuggling up in a duvet. And when it's summer, you are blossomed. When it's autumn, you're weeping, and you're just such a metaphorical expression. The imagery of nature is so strong. And I feel like speaking so slowly. It's like your mind can't process things when they're quick. You could tell people, slow down, you're speaking too fast. Slow down, you're speaking too fast. And you are trying to find people who are plant spirits, people who connect to nature and can exist in nature and think like nature and adapt and act like nature. Both the destructive elements and the blossoming elements. I'm getting there, guys. What's blossoming in love? I'm getting there, okay? This is a journey. I don't know where I'm going, but it's a journey, okay? Spirit's just yapping, and I'm like, okay, let me tell them what I'm sensing. So, patience. I'm getting there, okay? I don't know. I'm just getting there. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm getting there. I feel like you're surrounded by mechanical robots who rely heavily on heavy things. Like they need heavy things. You feel like everyone around you's, by choice, picking up the heaviest emotional baggage and then crying about it, like complaining. And you have found someone who has this quietness. You found someone who speaks in the same natural language. Like being in their presence is like being in nature. And I feel like I'm in your energy of comparison, comparing this person to all of the chaos you feel and experience in others. And I'm also sensing a lot of admiration on your behalf. So what's blossoming in love is your love for this person, okay? It's your love. That's what's happening. So let's be curious and connect to who this person is, how they view you, how they truly are. Since you're so curious and you're peering at them, admiring them, let's connect to why you're drawn to them and if this is a soulmate connection. Is it prosperous? What do you have to learn? Where will it end up? How do you navigate it? So these are all of the questions that I could possibly be exploring. Let's see. What's blossoming in love? Group number 1. Leap of faith and charity. You've always needed a listening ear. And they naturally provide that. It's like they can listen to the gaps in what's not being said. There's this analysis. This person is very analytical, and the answer to the question of do they know, they do know. They know that you're watching them. They know that you admire them. They know that you care about them. They know that you're curious about them. And they know how you feel. Because this person listens to the gaps, listens to what's not being said. Communication for this person isn't always rooted in what is clear, it's rooted in what is unseen. A majority of this person is very hidden. And yes, they do show the beauty, but they're also very grounded. And this groundedness allows them to connect to what you're hiding. And since your roots are touching, I keep saying that, it's like walking past someone but brushing past their hand and that igniting a spark. That's what I mean by their roots are touching. Like something can touch if you let it. If you let your hands touch, they will naturally hold each other. It's like your bodies can't help but embrace each other. That's what I feel. I feel like if you both gave each other a chance, then your bodies would embrace each other in a very aggressive and frustrated hug. Like a, ugh, I wanted you, and now I have you. So this person could feel the same way. And I don't want to toot your horn and boost your delusionalness, but I genuinely feel like this person purposefully places them near you. And at times you wonder if you're a little bit cuckoo crazy because you're wondering, am I a loser for always looking at this person? But they allow you to look at them. It's almost like they're posing in your presence and preening and spraying. I hope like they're walking past you and they want you to smell them. All of these little things that make, like, they drive you crazy. They're doing it on purpose. I feel like this person is like casting this spell of love on you. Because I'm getting something to do with the aroma, the perfume, the scent of this person. Look how it's going into this person's nose. They want you to smell them. They want you to be intoxicated by them. And this is why you're intoxicated by them. Because in the beginning, when I was connecting to your energy, I felt like I was in a daze. I was like, they're so pretty. They're so... So I feel like they really, 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 really want you to notice them. But they're not being active in it. Hear me out. It's like a secret admirer admiring a secret admirer. And you're both secretly admiring each other, but secretly. This is so cute. And I just had Mary Jane, so I'm looking at this card and I was like, what is this beautiful, abundant, happy energy I'm sensing? Like, what is going on? And then I was like, oh, if you ever bring this person round, or you both go on a walk and you smoke it up, or you take shrooms or whatever you're doing, okay, you could be sober and just taking in life. Your hands entwine like vines. Oh gosh, I don't want to cry right now, please. Because this is actually, oh no. Oh gosh, you're gonna get me teary now. This is actually so sweet. This is like falling in love, but not knowing it. It's like you're both oblivious. Like both of you, like I'm sensing that you are both oblivious to how you both feel. You're just looking at them, but you don't think about what that means. You're just like, because it feels right to look at them. But you're not analysing your feelings. You're not thinking about things too much. It's like you're thinking but not thinking. But when you're smoking it up and lighting it up, I feel like you're both going to feel like plants. And then you can make a joke and say, I'm a plant. Are you a plant? And they're like, yeah, I'm a really, really nice plant. I'm a tree. Like, you both are cute like that. I can make jokes. And there's something very grounded, very peaceful, very patient about both of you, that it could annoy other people. You could speak really slow, and when you're talking to people and they listen to you, they're like, get to the point. But with this person, they don't rush you and you don't rush them, because you've both found each other. And I feel like you both are snails. You both are snails in life. You do not rush. I'm hearing the school bell ringing. You're not rushing to go home. You're taking a detour. Wherever you are, whatever phase you are in life, I feel like there's no rush. Very slow paced, very mindful, very present, very aware. And you don't have to quicken yourself. Like, hurry up. Everyone's telling you hurry up, and you're like, no. But this person matches that vibe. It's very rare, because there's these stealing of glances, and I want to connect to that. It's almost like I'm merging you both being together and also feeling like I'm still in the energy of admiration. It's like a daydreaming about what it's like being with this person, thinking about all the jokes that you could make with this person, how funny this person will be with you, because they're laughing and they're so cheery and happy, and you see that and you want that to be your person. Like, you want to own them. You want to trap them in your arms. I just saw a guy, but take it as it resonates, okay? Whichever gender resonates for you. I'm seeing a guy and he's just trapping this girl. Could be a masculine or feminine energy. The masculine is trapping the feminine on the wall, and the feminine is just like, masculine is like, and then I'm seeing the masculine go, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. And the feminine grabs the masculine's hands, puts it back on the wall and says, yes, you did mean to do that. So it's like someone's afraid to make the move because they don't want to come across pervy, or they don't want to come across like they know too much about you when they do. You could say something and that person knows the answer, or that person says something and you know the answer, and you're both being hushed and not trying to be excited around each other, because the only reason why you are around these mutual friends or whatever mutualness is going on is because you're there. They're there because you're there, and you're there because they're there. And it's time to let this become what it's supposed to become. It's time to take this journey with this person. It's time to go on a walk with this person, talk to this person, say hi. Spirit is like, go, say hi. Oh my gosh, it's like someone in the playground and they have a crush, and then like their friend is like, go on, say hi. And then you're like, no, they don't like me. And then the friend is like, they do, say hi. That's spirit right now. They're like, go say hi. Like, go sit next to them. Say something, see what happens. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid that they're gonna be like, I don't like you, because they do. You're walking up to this person thinking you're a stranger to them, but meanwhile they're writing like hearts around your name in their diary. So you guys are really acting around each other, pretending that you both don't like each other when you do, okay? And you're stuck overthinking. But Spirit's like, you shouldn't overthink anymore. Trust your gut. Trust how you feel. If it feels right, then say hi. But there's a lot of intention. You're like, okay, if I align my life with this person, then I have to make sure that they are spiritually aligned with the best version of myself. And I have to make sure that they are not going to ruin the peace that I have cultivated within myself. And I have to make sure that this person is aligned with me, and I have to make sure that Okay, listen. You want to maintain a relationship with yourself. You want to maintain a relationship with spirit. You want to maintain a relationship with love and kindness and humility and generosity. And being around someone who does not have those values can make you sink into ignorance, and you don't want to sink into ignorance. And you hear ignorant things and you're worried about this person and if they will bring harm. That is the worry. I feel like this is a worry. Like, will I still be able to do my cleansing ritual? Will they judge me? Will they judge my spirituality? Will they judge the peace I have within myself? Will they judge me? I'm scared. Okay, let's connect to how this person will view you. That will bring clarity to that overthinking energy. Moderation. They will definitely be taken aback. This person will be very, very shocked by you. But you'll be shocked by them also. And I think it's only going to make the passion and the admiration grow stronger, because if you are doing all of these things and you're afraid that it's going to make you be judged, it's because what you're doing is different, and they love you for that and you love them for that, that they can accept you and you can accept them. You're both quirky, quiet, a little on the shy side. These are two shy people. You're both shy, because this is why there's no talking. I feel like these glances have been going on for far too long, okay? This admiration, this crush energy has been going on for a very long time. And it's because you're both shy. That is the reason why we're still here and why things haven't moved forward. But I feel like they will. They will. And it's not just up to you, it's also up to them. But as I read this energy, I'm connecting to two soulmates who notice each other, and you both want to walk with each other. Like, you're heading to the same destination in life. This doesn't feel like you're walking to the shops. It feels like you want to walk hand in hand with this person. Like, forever. It's like this person feels like a forever person. This person feels like someone you could have till your end days. This person could be there at the end of the world, and this is the person you'll call on. And you're imagining all of these things that just make it seem so real and so intense and intoxicating. It feels intoxicating. But your practices, your mentality, the way you do things in life that flipped over, this person is going to feel very, very taken aback, but they're going to adopt your habits. If you do certain things, they'll want to share it with you. They'll want to share. They'll want to reciprocate. If you pour love into this person and tell them they're beautiful, and you affirm very nice, lovely things, and you map out this person's dreams, they'll reciprocate that. This person's very sweet. I'd say this person feels very sweet, very generous, very shy, genuine, caring, wholesome, sweet, tender, quiet. This is the type of person that cherishes. If you give them a card and it may feel like it's meaningless, one day in the corner of your eye you think, oh, what's that? And they'll say, oh, the card you gave me. Because they cherish things. This person is a very cherishing person, and they cherish your presence. And with the cherishing energy, it's not greedy and it doesn't hoard. And this is why this person, if you're wondering why haven't they given me any signs, why do I feel like there's mixed signals, it's because they cherish little things that cannot always be held. For example, your presence, brushing past you, being near you, being around you. They're eating it up, honestly. They really, really do like you. And I think you know this. But I feel like this energy is just dancing around the silence. You're both dancing around each other. And with both of you, I feel like action isn't something that you feel is something you need to take. I feel like action isn't something you think about. Neither does this person think about taking action. This person loves you because they love loving you. And you love loving them. It's like two soulmates that have shared lifetimes with each other. And you've noticed each other in this lifetime. And you just know, okay, when me and this person really connect and merge, then it will be time. But for right now, I'm just going to glance at them because they're so beautiful. It's like you're taking your time observing them, taking your time watching them before you taste them. It's like cooking a meal, but instead of licking the whipped cream, or because something is sweet, it feels like you're baking a cake, and this cake is you baking a manifestation, creating a manifestation, connecting to a manifestation, and you can see the manifestation in front of you, and you're like, no. You're about to lick it, and you're like, wait, no, I can't taste it yet. I can't ruin the surprise. I can't ruin it. Wait, I can't ruin it, please. The volcano. Oh. I feel like you're sitting on a volcano. You're sitting on a huge secret. What is the secret? But you know your secret. Okay, how will this person react? I need to do that again because that was a whole clump. How will this person react to the secret that you have? Maybe it... But you both are so shy. Like... So I'm just getting like really fluttery, like giddy energy, dreamy energy. This is how this person can react if you say something to them, do something for them, especially romantic. They're going to have very physical reactions. Like bouncing their legs, kicking their feet, squealing. Could be like that. I don't know, let me give myself something. Thank you so much. This means a lot. I really appreciate it. Blah, 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 blah. This person doesn't vocalize their appreciation. They're going to physically be like that, just in case you're wondering. So whatever you do for them, whatever you're thinking of doing for them, instead of talking to this person saying, hey, you know what? I really feel like you'll fit into my future. And they're like, oh my gosh, really? Because I think you fit into my future. And then you're going to be like, oh, what do you do? And they're like, I do this and this and this. And then you're like, oh, what do you do? And I do this and this and this. Really? Wow, that's so cool. I can really merge with you. And I really connect to what visions you have. I really connect to how you view yourself. Like, I really view myself like that also. And I love your dreams. Like, they merge with my dreams. And I think we'd make a great team. Oh my gosh. Like, I just feel like I can't hold back my excitement. Maybe I'm too much for you. And they're like, no, you're not too much for me. You match me. I love how big you dream. You know, you don't dream in moderation. You're such a big dreamer. Like, you dream so big, you give to so many people. Like, I just love what you do, and I feel like I want to give to you just like how you give to others. And that's what you could say to this person, and this person could really respond and say, oh my gosh, is that how you feel? You're like a dream come true. I love you. And you're like, no, it's okay. I'll always support you. I'll always be there for you. I care about you so much. And they're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. You know, I've always dreamed about having someone like you in my life. And the moment I saw you, I couldn't keep my hands off you. I couldn't keep my eyes off you. I thought about you every day, and I kept receiving signs, but I didn't know if it was true. And they're like, yeah, I know. Yeah, really. Oh, okay. So it's like a sentimental conversation. If you talk to this person, it will feel very, very, very sentimental. And the moment that you talk to this person, oh, you want to know what cards just popped out? I'll show you in a second, okay? I'll show you in a second. I'll show you. Okay, that's a lot. But these cards, yeah, we have the moment, the very moment that you say, hey, this person's life is gonna do a 180 flip the pancake, turn me upside down. You know what? Let's make this popcorn salty, not sweet. Let's change things around here. I was walking, now I'm running. I was walking on my hands, now I'm standing on my feet. I was swimming in the ocean, now I'm flying in the air. I was in the air, now I'm on land. I was in the land, now I'm in the air. I'm deep diving. No, I'm climbing a mountain. It's like I was doing this in life, but you spoke to me now, so now I'm doing this. Like, everything in life will change, and this is the reason why. You just know. When I say hi, when I bring this person in my life, when I let this person know I'm interested, it's game over. I just heard game over. It's like a game to you. Like, right now, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm baking this cake. I'm communicating with spirit about what I want, what I don't want. You know, I'm being clear. You know, I want them to whine like this. I want them to grind like this. I want them to moan like this. I want them to smell like this. I want them to speak like this. I want them to think like this. Like, I want this and 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 this, ingredient after ingredient after ingredient after ingredient. But it's like, okay. We can do that for you. We can do that for you, but you have to be very patient. Yeah, you know, we can do a lot for you, but Patience is necessary. You know, you can't jump at the gun here. You have to take a step back. Really analyze. Really analyze. Take a step back. Take a step back. Slow down. It's like you're on a leash. It's like you've been on a leash. Spirit put you on a leash and said, be quiet. Spirit actually said, be quiet. Shh. Because what you're going to communicate is going to change this person's life. And this person is going to use your communication as a way to get rid of everything they're running away from. Like, you just represent this major ending. Like, I feel like this person's whole way of living is going to change because of you. Like, you have that power. You have that power. You actually have that power. Like, you hold power. And I couldn't sense that in the beginning. This reading just took a 180 because you spoke to them. Do you know what? I was in the wispy, imaginative, quiet, because you didn't speak yet. Now you spoke. It's like, ba, 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 ba. Avalanche. I'm seeing an avalanche, and it's just changing this person's scenery, this person's life. It's not the same. I'm not taking those because it's too much. This person's life is not the same. Willpower. Will. It's like everything that they've ever dreamed of came true. Like, you are their wish come true. You are their dream come true. And I'm going back to the beginning. I keep saying your roots are touching. And now I'm just realizing it's because you're both from the same place or both from the same soul. Or you're wondering, why are our roots touching? Like, our roots are the same. We have the same roots. We have the same mentality. We speak the same. We think the same. We vibe the same. Everything we do is similar because we are the same. In fact, we are not just the same. We are one. Well, if your roots are... It's like you're looking at your roots, but they're looking at their roots and they're wondering, why are my roots touching your roots? And you're thinking, why are my roots touching their roots? And Spirit is like, you're the same plant. Like, you were the same soul. And in the physical, oh my gosh, is Spirit saying that you're... I don't use these analogies because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really understand them. But Spirit could be saying that you're very twin flame-like because you have the same roots. Closing messages for group number 1. What's blossoming in love? If you talk to this person, it's done. It's actually done. I don't know what's done, but it's done. Like, oh my gosh, it's finished. Take it easy, okay? Sit back, relax. Things will get easier from now on. That's what I'm hearing. Things will get easier. Attracting this person will get easier. Being in love, it will get easier. What's blossoming in love? Is that love makes you feel at ease. And knowing that this is coming towards you should make you feel at ease. If it's not, then there's tension and blockages that you need to release. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you guys in another one. Hello to everyone who've chosen group number 2. Thank you so much for joining me in today's reading. Love, 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 love. I'm seeing paper hearts of airplanes in the night sky. We're like shooting stars. Someone's making a wish. What's blossoming in love is wishes. Reconnecting to wishing for someone. Reconnecting to love in general. Like, is love a thing? Is love real? What is love? Isn't it just a fantasy? I feel like you are healing from love being something that isn't real. Like, you've been hurt in the past and you don't want to continue being hurt. You don't want to push someone away because you're hurt, because you're not in the right space, because you're holding on to something that in a way feels too perfect, it feels too real. You feel like you're dreaming too hard and life is continuing, life is passing you by and you're wondering, am I too imaginative? Am I dreaming too much? Are my standards too high? Embrace patience and let those nagging, doubting thoughts dissipate. Your mentality, your dreams, they're never too much. They're not too expansive, they're not too ridiculous. Imagine, just for a second, within this moment, within this reading, if everything you ever dreamt of came true. That's what's blossoming in love. Releasing yourself from the frustration that you feel like you're holding yourself back from practical love, or from letting the people around you right now be in your life. You're thinking, oh, my standards are too high. I feel like I'm pushing everyone away. That's because your standards are high. I feel like you could have dated so much people, but you kept pushing everyone away. You kept feeling discomfort. You didn't feel at ease. So many instances. There's so many people that you could have shared a bed with. There's so many people that you could have tied the knot with. Endless amounts. But you don't view the population like that because you embrace fate, you embrace destiny, and what feels right exists in your dreams, and you just want that dream to become a reality. And so I feel like there's this timeline of you falling into reality and thinking, you know what, I'll just release my dreams because it will never come true, and then you just end up with someone but I feel like you want that spark, you want that invigoration, you want to feel like you're floating in the air, you want to feel like you're walking on clouds, you want that fairy tale type of love. Fairy tale type of love is coming. Once upon a time to the end is a whole story, okay? In the once upon a time stories, the character is always struggling. They're in their head, they think things aren't going to come true, and that's where you are right now. So if this is your fairy tale story, please embrace the beginning chapters. Please embrace the beginning chapters when the person hasn't met the person of their dreams. And you see your life like it's a story unraveling, and really embrace that you could feel lonely right now. Really embrace that you haven't met them yet. If you haven't met them yet, how cool is that? Like, you haven't met them yet. Because when you meet them, you'll meet them. But right now you haven't met them yet. Maybe that's something that is beautiful. Maybe that is something that you should be happy about. It's not something that you should feel is frustrating, because this phase of your life will be relevant to your future self. You just don't know it yet. You don't know it yet. The way out. Something good is on its way, birthing a new life. What's blossoming in love? I asked Spirit what's blossoming in love. Spirit said yes. What's blossoming in love? Yes. Because, yes. Something good is on its way. Hold on to your dreams. Keep dreaming. Stay dreamy. Stay dreamy. Don't fall back on yourself. Don't think, no, it's too much. Like, you want to ride on horses along the beach at sunset. A honeymoon? You want to go on a honeymoon? Silk robes. Love. Making love. Deep chats under starry skies. And you think your standards are too high? No. Your dreams are too vivid. That's why. Your dreams are very, very vivid. Stay dreaming. And so, as you connect to a timeline where you release the doubts, releasing yourself from comparing yourself to people who just readily, easily, quickly embrace people. You're next to me, yes. You're next to me, yes. Come in, come in, come in. Your door is locked. 10 locks on the door. And the gate is shut as well with barking guard dogs outside. Okay, if that's your boundaries, that's fine. And if you're walking, sleepwalking, your dreams are too vivid, books and books and books of scripting, script. Don't compare yourself to your next door neighbor. Don't compare yourself to your friends. Don't compare yourself to anyone. You are you. Your dreams are vivid. And that's okay. So, connecting to a timeline where you continue to manifest something that is so ideal that it's almost dreamlike. Like, am I dreaming? Pinch me. That's what we're connecting to, okay? What's blossoming in love is a love that feels dreamy. It's a love that you did dream of being with this person. Like, dreams do come true. They do. So, we have happiness. Oh, happiness is on its way. That's what's on its way, is happiness. However, the vibration of self-fulfillment is created and conjured up within your visual mind. I feel like I'm really connecting to the message of guidance that tells you to stop comparing yourself. Stop thinking that things won't work out when they will. Like, we're told that a lot, but I feel like you really need to hear it right now. Like, there's too much overthinking, and I feel like all of those beautiful manifestations, those dreams that you had, they're becoming dark and cloudy because you don't believe them. You don't believe in them anymore. It's like as soon as I started this reading, I was like, oh, this person doesn't believe in love. They don't believe that things will work out for them. That's what I felt. I swear. I was like, what is love? I was like, in your energy, I was like, what is love? Get rid of that. We don't want that mentality, okay? We don't want that mentality. So, it is a journey. And sometimes it takes a lot of readjusting to end up being receptive enough to actually embrace what is meant for us. And that is change. I love when I say something and spirit's like, yeah, this is what you mean, right? Yeah. Show them. Show the people. Change. Sometimes love forces us to change. And love is forcing you to change. Love is forcing you to be romantic. But you have to believe in romance to receive it. Because if it happens to you, you're just going to think it's cringy, and then you're not going to realize that you just deflected someone that could have loved you so fucking hard. But you were like, that's cringy, I don't like that. But what if you do deep down and then you let them go and now they're gone forever? Guys, don't do that. Don't deflect your dream person. If you're in a wrong energy and you're deflecting love, you will deflect the love of your life, and spirit does not want you to do that. Don't deflect your manifestations, because you change alongside your manifestations. And if you genuinely feel like something is coming towards you and you are changing your mentality, almost becoming submissive to the thought of love controlling your mind or being something that you're intoxicated by, Don't be afraid of what you'll become in love, even if that means that you're sacrificial or devoting or even a bit of a bitch. Like if you're gonna become sassy, obsessive, people change when they're in love. Sometimes it's good change, bad change, a bit of both. Whatever it is, love changes people, and love will change you. You can't be afraid of that change. And maybe you haven't met them yet, maybe you don't know who they are yet, but you'll love them and they will love you, okay? And that should be enough to know that everything will be okay. Everyone that you are meant to love, you will come across. Okay, guys, let the reading begin. What's blossoming in love for group number 2? What's blossoming in love for group number 2? Oh. 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 It's like you just realized who actually cares about you and who doesn't. This is why your heart is a bit broken, because you're like, is this love? And Spirit is like, no, it's not. It's deception. Okay. Connection. I really feel like if you didn't have the mentality that changes yourself, if you didn't have the power to actually change your mind and change your reality and change the cycles, and viewing someone who's wronged you in a different light is changing your life. Choosing to love everyone that's ever wronged you, what's blossoming in love. I was sensing romantic energy, but now I'm actually just realizing also, okay, let me answer the question. What's blossoming in love is your receptivity to love, and you're currently in the midst of changing and adapting and embracing that your dreams must never die, even if they do die a little bit and you shift your focus, refocus. It's good to take a break, but sometimes when the break is too long and you're in the physical world too much and you're not focusing on your imagination, then things can begin to decay and wither, and you can't let that wither, you know? Yeah, don't let things wither. Keep the dream pulsating, like keep it in your heart, even if at times you feel like, oh, no, it's not for me. It is. And also I'm sensing that your love for others, even everyone that you feel is not deserving of your love, they're being loved by you. I feel like you are replenishing every single connection. It's like you're just walking away from every situation as a winner because you just have love in your heart. I feel like my hand is closed, my body is, my mentality, everything. I just feel like hiding myself. I just feel like doing this, like, you hurt me, you hurt me, you hurt me, you hurt me, you lied to me, you hurt me, and then suddenly you're just thinking, wait, I have control over the connections I'm in, don't I, right? Just like how I can manifest love romantically, I can also cleanse and detoxify every single connection I have within my reality, and that is what's happening. Everyone that's hurt you, they can't hurt you no more. That's what I'm sensing. And because you've used a particular situation where you're like, oh my gosh, like, you hurt my feelings, you're like, oh my gosh, wait, I don't want to be in this stuck energy of hating on someone that's hating on me. Like, I don't want to be in a stuck energy where I feel like someone's hating on me, so I'm hating on them, and oh my gosh, it's getting worse and worse and worse, and everything's decaying, and oh, fuck love, and fuck this, fuck that. Then you're like, wait, my dreams, let me go back and read my dreams. And then suddenly everything has just, it's like you looked at the dark side of life, just glanced at it, and it hurt you, and now you're like, oh no, not looking at that again. Like, you shifted your focus back into what feels right. What's blossoming in love for group number 2? Assurance. Notice how on one side of the tree it's very cold. It's icy land. And on the other side, it looks like spring. It's like winter and spring, winter and summer. Looking at something that's decayed, cold, barren, and then shifting your perspective. They're both sides of the same perception. Isn't that amazing? That kind of encapsulates exactly what I was saying. That's what you did. This is what's happening. What's blossoming in love is that your perception of connections with people are being healed, because you're able to love people and you're able to love yourself. You're able to dream of love, to think of love, and to let that happen. How can you go on a picnic with this person and you're freezing bitter, it's cold outside? You won't go on the picnic. That's exactly how you have to kind of see the world. You have to see the world as something that will accept the love that you're willing to attract. And your world is in your mind, and you can't get caught up in having grudges against everyone. You can't. You can't get caught up in thinking that if someone's hurt you, everyone will, because they won't. It all depends on what you tell yourself. And if you tell yourself that connections can feel disastrous at times, just like how they can feel magical, maybe that can help you connect to dreaming, having such rich dreams, but also realizing that the dreams don't have to be separate from the practical reality we're living in, where your dream person can hurt your feelings. Your dream person at times may not fully understand you. And that doesn't mean that it's still not your dream, but it's a dream brought to life. And sometimes in life there's pain. And if you're willing to accept that your dream person may hurt you at times, just like how you may hurt yourself at times, then that's accepting love, not for what you want it to be, but for what it is. That's what I'm sensing. But, I really just want to pull some tarot, and I want to connect to what else is blossoming, because I feel like a lot of this is mentality based. Yeah, a lot of it is mentality based. Really detoxing yourself from thinking that everyone's gonna hurt you, because once something hurts you, everyone's gonna hurt you. Like, oh my gosh. Once you have an argument or a disruption with one person, anyone else that has good intentions coming in your life, you're gonna throw daggers at them. You're gonna be on guard because you're just so hurt and on edge by everyone, because people are being meanies. And I can't even... Oh. But you know that you can't be receptive to love if you're hating on anybody. Even if it's just a thought, you cannot. You cannot think about someone and think, oh. That's how clear the mind has to be to really align with something that is dreamy. Because if you're dreaming and you're intoxicated, fuck's sake. If you're dreaming and you're intoxicated by this person, this dream person in your mind that's loving you right and doing you right and all of that, is this person in your mind cussing you out? No. But if you're mentally cussing everyone around you, you can't bring that dream into reality. Like, you will just separate yourself. In fact, in a way, you shifted into a mentality that is actually pushing away your dream life, and we don't want that. We're here to correct things. See how we have Wheel of Fortune at the beginning of the deck? No. Correcting the timeline is what we need to do right now. We need to connect to a life that you deserve, okay? And this is why it's mentality based. Even before I can connect to the person or to people or to anything that's blossoming, first we have to understand why there is decay, and there's been decay. But we can just clear that up. I'm hearing this fostering system, and it's like you're in a powerful position at the seat of your mind, dictating where every single thought pattern is going, and you're bringing all of your mental energy out of the dungeon, saying, okay, how was your time, thoughts? And all of the thoughts are saying, we don't like it, we was thinking about very bad things, and we've just been in pain, we've been ruminating in heartbreak, and even though heartbreak hasn't struck us, we're thinking of the prospect of heartbreak, because that's what it feels like to be afraid of being hurt. But what if you just accept that everyone may hurt you? But what if it's not their actions, but the actions of yourself? And that way you don't blame people. That's one of those spiritual teachings, right? When you realize that everything that someone has ever done to you is what you've done to yourself. And that goes into life lessons and life plans and dictating what this person will do to me and how they'll make me feel, and what this person will do to me and how they'll make me feel. So at the end of the day, you still are in control, even if you're powerless. Even if you're powerless to the feeling of fear that sometimes can tell you, love is not good for you. That's fear. Love is good for you. Love can be medicinal, but love can also be poisonous. And you know what? You're such a practical minded person, and you just have so much going on for yourself, but just the thought of love it has you itching your head. You're like, really? Is it for me? I'm in that questioning energy, and maybe spirit wants me to be in that questioning energy to show you through observation of me connecting to your energy. I hope I can show you how I'm not getting anywhere. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. I feel like all of the answers keep falling short, and what's blossoming in love is noticing first what is decaying. What is causing the decay? Fear of abandonment. Fear that someone will take you away from yourself. Fear that someone will make you stay the same. Fear that someone won't see you for who you truly are. Or being afraid of loving someone, being vulnerable, and then realizing that someone could make you feel powerless. Because maybe in love you are powerless. Maybe in love, or all of the love experiences, or all of the connections or relationships you've had in the past, Love has made you someone you didn't want to be. It made you someone that you wasn't proud of. Okay? But as you're changing, and we love to see it, and with change, it takes deep reflection, because you have to know what went wrong and how do I improve. So as you change, as you're in the womb, really connecting to this new vitality, this new energy of what's blossoming, and your chapter, your story did not start from once upon a time it was a sunny day. It started from once upon a time I was struggling and everyone wronged me and I dreamt of love so much, but the person of my dreams, they felt like just a dream. But they're not just a dream, they're real. Their heart is beating right now, they're breathing, they're walking around this planet just like you. You just haven't met them. You haven't met them. Be patient. Connect to the physicality of your dream person, because that will help you grow. That will really help you embody who you're meant to be. And I feel like love is going to be such an expansive theme that one day you'll wake up and think, why was this never on my mind? Because I can't stop thinking about it now. You're going to become so obsessed with your dreams and with everything that you desire that you'll become nothing without it. That's how strong this mentality change is happening. That's how strong this mentality shift is. But don't be disheartened because you're in such a chaotic state of mind. That is the perfect example of healing and release, when we experience the thoughts we don't want. If you've laid to rest and you've closed all of the books of your scripting and everything you've dreamt of, and you just said, I'm just going to close my eyes now and go to sleep. I think I'm done for a while. I think I've dreamt enough. And then life said, great, now let's work on things. Let's work on your ability to see everyone for who they truly are. Let's show you that people aren't perfect, and that even the people that should love you, if they show you a bit of weak love, is because they're human, and that doesn't devalue the dreaminess of them. So you just know that there's lessons. This is another lesson, and you're like, okay, great, thanks universe, this is a lesson, but I know that my dream person will also teach me lessons, and I don't want to learn any lessons. And I think that is actually the root cause. I feel like I just dug so deep into the root cause. Like, you just don't want to learn another lesson, but you have to. You have to, because deep down you know love will make you change again, but it's worth it. It's worth it, okay? It's worth it. It's actually worth it. Love is worth crying over. Even the heartbreak, even the dark days, even the days where people look. Do you know, oh, that's fine. Do you know the amount of wrongdoings I've felt in this energy? And you're like, I thought life was a dream, but it turns out it's a nightmare. Nightmares are still dreams, okay? Nightmares are still dreams. You just gotta change your mind. Change your mind about things, okay? If you know deep down that your dream person will teach you a lot of things, be open to learning. I feel like your dream life is so distant. Oh, hear me out. I know this sounds like a bummer. It's so distant from you. You're nothing like it. No. And yes, but hear me out. I feel like your dream life requires you to learn new skills. And I feel like your dream person embodies a lot of characteristics that you have manifested, but your dream person is I don't know, they go to the gym a lot and you're like, I hate the gym. If you want someone that's fit and athletic, or they're peaceful, they're compassionate, they're forgiving, you're always on your way. You was always on your way. Like, this path that you're on is inevitable. You was always on your path to your dream life. Always. Because it's caused you to reevaluate every single habit. All of the ways in which you just couldn't really embrace people fully. And I know why you couldn't embrace them. Because of the unconsciousness. But it's more than that. It's loving people for who they are. Even if you're the main character, I feel like you're the main character. You're the main character in your life, but you've just been seeing everyone as side characters. You've been seeing everyone as irrelevant, and the only person that's relevant to you is your dream person. Well, it's nice to think like that, but at the end of the day, everyone has feelings, you know, and people are in their bodies. Like, once you realize, like, people are hurting just like you treat others differently. And I feel like love in the past made you idolize your person and everyone else was irrelevant. No, because love for you and what's blossoming in love is realizing that the love that you will value isn't just being poured into one person, but into a group of people. Could be friendships, could be different forms of love. It's different forms of love. What's blossoming is valuing different forms of love. It's loving the haters. It's loving the people that you don't even want to glance at. You don't even want to spare a second thought. Compassion is tricky because it starts off with anguish. Compassion starts off with jealousy. It starts off with frustration. It starts off feeling like you will never be able to forgive them. And then one day you will. And I feel like it's the moment when you realize you start forgiving others easily is when you can really attract more dreamy, loving energy towards you. And I feel like that is the summary of your reading, guys. I hope that made sense. That was very mental. Like, oh my gosh, that was a lot. Thank you so much for connecting. I really hope that resonated for you guys. Oh, I feel like slapping my hand. I don't know why. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in another reading.